Hey, good morning. We're live in Point Loma this morning, introducing you to San Diego's very first hurling team. That's all coming up on Fox 5.
Okay, there's a new sport, and it's gaining popularity right here in San Diego.
Heather Ford, she's in Point Loma. Can we see the socks?
Can we see the socks? Can we see the socks? You got to see the socks. I had to be in character this morning, of course. I'm the goalie out here this morning. We're getting the action started on the field because this is the sport of hurling. You're looking at San Diego's very first hurling club. They're called St. Peter's, and they're going to be up against some pretty tough competition coming up here. So we got a practice round going on, and we've got the team captain, Declan, here to tell us a little bit about the sport. So we've been learning a little bit about it, and it looks like they're kind of paired up most of the time. A defense and an offensive player are together. Is that how it always works? Is it kind of like soccer?
Yes, it is. Everyone is paired up, as you can see the way they are set up right here. So you have your attackers going for a score, point for over the crossbar, or he's going for a goal. We always have a goalie in there as well, just like you would in a soccer game.
Yeah.
And
as you can see, this gets pretty difficult, pretty hard to hit a ball, and also very aggressive. It could be pretty dangerous. So more importantly, what you've got in your hand is some of the safety gear that they have to wear out here. So is this helmet right here is required? This is
absolutely required, yeah. You're not allowed to take the field without that helmet on your head.
Is it anything like, well, kind of. It's not quite as padded as a football helmet would be, but similar.
Yeah, not quite. And the front of this is only recent because people started getting face injuries, so they added this.
So you guys are actually recruiting players. So let's talk a little bit about practices, about when you guys are going to be playing.
Yeah, we everything we're gearing up for is the national finals, always held at Labor Day. Last year we went to San Francisco. We had teams from all over the country competing for the national title. This year we're going to Philadelphia. And so that's what we're gearing up for.
So besides San Diego and St. Peter's, who's your big competition? I heard there's St. Patrick's up in L.A.?
So you got St. Patrick's up in L.A. They're someone that we would do a little bit of scrummage with during the practice season. We have other teams like St. Louis, Denver, Portland, and they're usually our competitions as well.
All right, Coach here, he's got a serious look on his face, all right? I know that he's a serious coach. He's a retired Marine Corps Master Sergeant over there. So Coach, before we go, I want you to tell folks at home, if they want to sign up, what they're getting themselves into.
A very enjoyable and physical sport. If you've played any type of contact sport, lacrosse, field hockey, ice hockey, and you're into physical fitness, this is a very energetic sport for you. And we're in recruiting mode right now, and we look forward to increasing our numbers here through the months ahead in preparation for the Nationals here in September.
All right, thank you very much, Coach. There you have it, Charlie Raoul, our first little practice round, getting started out here at Point Loma as the sun comes up and warms up. It is so much nicer out here than it was yesterday. I'm really excited. I know Chrissy was saying that Wednesday is supposed to be the warmest day of the week, and it is beautiful outside. So hopefully people can get outside, do something athletic. We've got our hurlers out here. And that paddle is called a hurley. That's my favorite part. A hurley.
There you go. Look at that thing.
Well, we are showing you a new sport that's gaining popularity here in San Diego. It's called hurling. We're going to tell you all about it coming up on Fox 5.
Heather Ford live in Point Loma with the sports team showing off their skills.
So it's an Irish sport. It's called hurling. Do you still have your socks? I'm obsessed.
Stop with the socks already. Good grief.
They're pretty.
Stop
Can you
with
show
the
if
socks
anybody has
already? Hey, it's all about the intensity out here on the field, okay? I'm just getting into the sport. I tell you what, but this is what happens when Heather gets into hurling. You get a little too intense, all right? I'm out here trying to play with the boys, and that's just what happens. We have a little skills session going on out here. This is San Diego's very own hurling team called St. Peter's, and I've got Colin here with me, who's the president of the team. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Okay, so you guys started a couple years ago, and now you're our only team here in San Diego. It's an Irish sport, gaining in popularity. If people want to join up, is now the time?
Now is the time. We are recruiting. We're trying to build a multi-team club for the city, and we're also welcome all ages, and also trying to build a women's team. So anybody who's interested, look us up.
Right. We get to wear cool uniforms and high socks.
Yeah, you get to run around with medieval axes, and it's a lot of fun, a lot of contact.
Medieval axes? I thought it was just called a hurley.
Well, that's what it's called, but that's what it's based on.
Right, 3,000 years ago, these were used for weapons training, and now it's keeping people fit out here. Would you say if you were an experienced lacrosse player, golfer, tennis player, that it would kind of translate a little bit?
Definitely. Baseball as well. A lot of women that we get inquiries from played field hockey. So there's a lot of similarities there as well.
Okay, so there's not a women's team in San Diego. And what is the women's sport called?
It's called camogie, and it's very similar to hurling. There's a few different rules, but all in all, it's pretty much the same.
Okay, so women in lacrosse, they get to wear skirts. Does that happen out here?
No, not unless they want to.
Not unless they want to. That's a whole different story. All right, so as far as we're going out here, we're watching some of the skills sessions. How intense do the games get? And do you guys have a certain team that you're up against pretty soon?
Well, there's going to be the Irish Fair up in Orange County, and there's another team called St. Patrick's out of LA. So they're the main team that we play down here. We're pretty much the only two teams in the Southwest. Phoenix, I believe, has a team as well. But yeah, we're pretty much it down here. And
well, I mean, some of you guys have some serious bruises, so this is quite the contact sport.
Yeah, that comes with the territory.
Yeah, so the helmets are required. I don't have one on right now, but can Coach help us out over here? Can we try this out a little bit? They gave me my very own Hurley this morning, so I figured I've got to practice since I already broke one. So, all right, we're going to get some Hurley practice going on here. Charlie Raoul, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Heather, what happened to your broken Hurley? What happened?
It's called the Clash of the Ash, apparently.
The Clash
and that's ASH. Can you guys show them what an example of the Clash of the Ash is? Take a look at Coach here. This is what happens. All right.
This is
Oh,
I'm sorry.
really?
I asked.
Okay.
No, I don't want to see it.
Oh,
I don't want to see it. Oh,
I don't want to see
That's-
that either.
Okay.
That's the Clash of the Ash.
The Clash of the Ash.
Yeah. Intensity, he says. All right, we're going to practice some. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Hit one.
Is she gonna hit one?
I think she will. She did it first time.
Shouldn't they have masks on?
I can't see her.
I don't know.
Here
Here we
she
go.
is.
She was pretty good. She hit one before. And,
Oh.
right through the wickets. Run, Heather, run. 4. Well, she kind of looked like me playing golf right there.
Raul.